spirituality. My name remains Efe West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about a very important subject. This is a concept or a phenomenon that have been happening to people. A lot of people have been asking me that there's something blocking their spiritual connection with their ancestors, that somehow they cannot connect with their African ancestors and divinities or their African heritage. And I have been able to identify some factors that is responsible for these kind of things. So today I'll be outlining them. It's straightforward. One beautiful thing about African spirituality is that it is something that is natural to us as African people. It's not difficult to practice. It is not also rocket science. It is pretty much straightforward, and it's a kind of a lifestyle, way of life. Let me put it, it's a way of life. It's not a religion. So it's not something that you need to be praying. You just need to flow. Just flow with it. It comes natural to you that you don't even know that you are doing anything. Okay, that is how African spirituality is. It's very easy. Most times people come to say they want to learn, they want to do this. They are thinking that it's some sort of serious hardcore religion, that you need to go into nitty-gritties and stressing yourself too much. No, we already have a connection with divinity. All of us human beings, we have that connection with nature already. Same connections the plants, the animals have. Okay, they don't need to learn anything about spirituality. Imagine the lion, your cat, your pets. What are they doing? They are doing their own thing. They are just living their life. As they are living their life, they are expressing themselves. They are actually interacting with other elements, contributing their quota to nature, making this world a beautiful place. What you simply need to do is to also do the same thing. Live your life. Express yourself in harmony with your own truths, with your environment, your personality, and with your own divinity. This is as simple as it is. Okay, it does not get simpler more than that. You can't go wrong with this. And most times people will be complaining that they don't have any spiritual connections. And it is for these reasons. And these are the reasons I'm going to be outlining today. Okay, the first thing that for you to make connection with your divinities, first thing that we need to do is to acknowledge your land, acknowledge your heritage. As an African person, if you must claim that identity, it is your identity. The first thing is to accept yourself for who you are. You must accept yourself. Okay, this is what I am. Despite the bad things, everything that is happening to us, we are being oppressed, discriminated against, maltreated, racism, all sort of evil things have happened to us on this planet. But we still cannot, because of that, to say, okay, I refuse to be an African, or I am not an African no more. I need to cut myself up. This is it's not working. It does not work that way. You must accept yourself, accept your identity. This is the first thing. And of course, you need to honor that lineage, honor your father and your mother, honor your ancestors. How do we do this? By remembrance, by trying to discover about them. And of course, we do this by discovering our roots, tracing our roots, and trying to make contact with the pieces, the particles. There is this thing in quantum physics or plasma physics that we call quantum entanglements. It's a very valid principle. We use this principle to do spells. It is because of this principle or this formula that I can be able to do spell in Nigeria, and it's going to affect a certain situation or certain person in America or the other side of the world. We make use of the principle of quantum entanglements. Okay, we go through the rim of time and space. A tiny particle of the whole can be used to affect the whole specimen. So it doesn't matter how much of your culture you think you have lost. See, my ancestors were slaves from Africa. They were taken. It has been over 300-500 years. If you can have a tiny piece, just one tiny piece of that culture, you can use it to reconnect and reactivate the whole of that cultural identity. This is just what you need to do. You just need to make the first step to reconnect back to your source. You need to do this by identifying yourself and being proud of yourself, claiming your identity. Yes, I'm from Africa, and yes, I am an African person. I was here first. We were here before anybody else. This is who I am. Force the world to deal with you. Okay, this is who I am. Deal with it. Deal with it yourself. Accept yourself, then move on. Then the next thing is to honor your ancestors. We do this every day here on the channel. You see me doing libations today. I did do libation. All my whiskey is not here now. You do your libations regularly. Try to reconnect. We do this to the earth. We do this remembrance in any way we want to do it. It can involve you putting up status pictures of your people, calling their names, trying to immortalize them in any way, shape, or form, continuing their legacy. This is part of reconnecting back, okay? This is part of what we need to do. These are simple things to do. Another simple thing we can do again, for most of us that have been brainwashed by Christianity and Islam, we have been made to hate our roots, to hate our heritage, to hate ourselves, to hate our spirituality, to hate our motherland. This is the essence of Christianity and Islam and other foreign religions, to make sure that you hate yourself. There's nothing good about Africa. Nothing good can come out from Africa. Nothing good can come out of African spirituality. The ancestors are demons. They are evil people. That's why they were punished by the gods of Israel. The gods of Israel are more superior. If you want to be anything better in life, you need to follow the God of Israel. This is a philosophy that they used to colonize and enslave Africa, and they are still using to colonize. Thinking like this, we make you not want to have anything to do with your ancestors. It will make you to want to not even bother remembering them. It will make you not want to copy them or emulate them in any way, shape, or form. This kind of mentality is what gives birth to the phenomenon of what we call Negropians. People that are Africans in only skin color, but their identity, mentality, spirituality is European. This is the Negropian mentality that many black people today are making them to risk their life to cross the Sahara Desert, to cross the Mediterranean Sea, to risk their life to go to Europe, to want to go and sweep streets in Europe, want to go and wash toilet in Europe, want to go and clean the butt of white people, to go and pack feces, excrement of white people, of Caucasians in Europe, because of the self-hate they have for themselves. You hate yourself so much, you cannot do anything to help your country, but you are willing to go to Europe to go and pack the excrement of white people. It is okay to sweep streets. It's okay to carry garbage. It's okay to work in the morgue, in the mortuary, to bath dead bodies for a living in Europe, but it's not okay to do that in Africa. This is the mentality of a pure, thoroughbred Negropian. When you see Africans doing these things, it means they have been thoroughly miseducated and brainwashed, and the self-hate program is in full activation. For me, as an African person, going to Europe to go and be washing European toilets or washing dead bodies or sweeping, for me, that is a curse. It is a curse. It's an abomination. I will never do that. I will rather stay here and even see what I can do to also, if I would rather even commit crime in my country than go to Europe to go and be doing those kind of mania job. I cannot do that. I will stay here, struggle, make this place better. If I cannot make this place better, I will do my best to change things in this country. And I will put my life on the line to do that, rather than me to go to Europe to go and clean butt of a white man for a living and say I am hustling. That is not hustling. You are actually there to enslave yourself because of the self-hate you have been given. This is the mentality. Many of our youth, they hate themselves so much. They hate everything about Africa. They have been trained to hate Africa. So they want to escape the continent by all means necessary. This kind of mentality will not make you connect with your ancestors. Because as African people, we need to have a sense of pride. There are things that we cannot do things that we consider as abominations, but African people, they do them today. Abominable things, practices, belief systems, food we are not supposed to eat, things we are not supposed to do. They do all these things. They say it is normal. Some things are not normal. Okay? In African spirituality, African tradition, some things are not normal. Not everything that you do things with dignity and integrity. Okay? If you are doing something that does not have dignity and integrity, and you are having to humiliate yourself or embarrass yourself daily for a living, if your conscience is telling you that this is wrong, you should know that this is wrong. This is not what your ancestors did. This is not what your father will do. Imagine many of us suffering in Europe today. Ask yourself this question: if my father or my mother know the kind of work I am doing, will they be happy? If my late father or my late grandmother know the kind of work I am doing in this Europe or in this country, will they be happy? No, they will not be happy. Living some kind of funny lifestyle will cut you off from making good connection with your ancestors, because it's like you are humiliating them, you are also disgracing them, you are embarrassing them with the kind of things you do. So they will naturally dress from you, they will shift from you. Okay, they will give you chance, because that kind of lifestyle is a disgrace to them. Okay, so please, some kind of things we do, we cut or block our spiritual connection. The kind of things you do for a living will naturally sever your spiritual connection. There are some people that lie for a living. We know them. All these pastors, all these conscienceless pastors without conscience, evil people. Some people that we say they were working in the police force, they are using it to do evil. They lie for a living. Some people will do some kind of professions. Instead of helping people, they'll be doing the opposite. You'll be lying for a living. You'll be deceiving people for a living. You'll be scamming and scheming from people for a living. All these things are things that naturally it is frowned at in Africa. It is frowned at in our culture and spirituality. But people say this is normal. This is capitalism. Engaging in such practices will block your connection with your ancestors naturally, by putting yourself in certain situations whereby instead of bringing happiness and joy or value to your community, to your family, you are now bringing pain, misery, sorrow, hardship to your own family, to your society. Instead of you being a blessing, you have now been a curse in disguise. This kind of character and attitude will naturally block your ancestors from communicating with you, from making contact with you. They will leave you on their own. That when they leave you, you will not be dealing with only evil spirits. Only bad spirits will be around you, parasitic deities, and evil people. In that case, we'll say this person don't turn to winch. You don't turn to evil spirit with that now, because you need to do good things again. Nothing good can come out of you. So this kind of behavior, attitude, it will cut your natural spirituality. So when people are making contact, you will come into African spirituality, you will not get anything good. You only evil spirit will be coming to you. Okay. So our kind of work we do for a living, it matters. Okay. If you are doing anything humiliating for a living and your conscience is telling you that this is not a good thing, and you are still doing it, don't expect good contact with your spirit guides, your ancestors, your Ori. They will not even be listening to you, because you are humiliating yourself, you are humiliating them, you are embarrassing your lineage, your bloodline. So please, if you are engaging in any kind of practice like that, try to stop it or try to change it, okay, so that things will be well with you. So this is one thing that is blocking people's spiritual connection, but they don't know it. Another thing that is blocking their spiritual connection is the failure to make any attempt to learn anything about your African culture, African spirituality. I see this all the time with many of my fellow African people. They will come out and they will say something does not work, or things are not working well for them. And they have been doing different kind of spell, different things, different that they try. They won't carry money to give people. These people will do spell for other people, it work. That they will do the same spell for them, it will not work. That they have tried many places, nothing is working for them. Why is it not working for me? Yes. Reason why it may not work for you, and most times why it does not work for you, is because you are not really interested in discovering yourself. You are not really interested in knowing the truth about your heritage, the truth about your culture. You are only interested in manipulating it for your own purpose. You are interested in abusing it and just going to pay a certain DBA or native doctor to solve a problem, then you just go back and relax and forget everything about spirituality. Don't you think that these deities that are from your bloodline, or the deities that you go to meet, you go to their shrine, don't you think that some of them are actually interested in building a good working relationship with you? Don't you think some of them are really interested in getting close to you? They want you to know more about them. Most of our African people, they don't care about knowing anything. They just want to give money, and then one bang, uh, everything business just finished, and they take money, they just go. Some of these deities, we have a kind of blood connection with them. It will help you more if you move a step further to try to want to know about the spirits. Okay, failure to want to learn about them to improve yourself, we make things, we block your connection. Because if they see that they keep helping you all the time, and you're not interested in learning further, your growth is impeded, they might want to stop helping you, so that you will find a challenge to want to know something or want to move a step further. Many times people come to me, they say they want to learn African spirituality. You give them books, they don't have time to read. They don't even want to know anything most times. They just want a magic bullet, which we can sometimes be able to put in place. But there's need for us to be responsible to ourselves. As an adult, we have a responsibility to know about who we really are, and to understand and study our spirituality. Okay, this will unblock any kind of blockages. It will open our hearts, our minds, and give us a direct contact with the deities and with the ancestors. This thing many people have failed to do. They rather want to believe than know. They see the whole world through the lens of Christianity. Christianity doesn't want you to know anything. Just believe in Jesus and all your problems will be solved. They carry the same mentality to African spirituality. They just want to believe. But here we are beyond belief. You must try to know. If you carry that belief mentality to African spirituality, you will end up becoming a slave to many deities and to anybody you even make contact with. This is not my dream, and this is not the aim of African spirituality. Okay, something that's supposed to liberate you. How do you liberate yourself? By actually putting effort to know something. Okay, you are changing. You have to find a way to break the chains. Not you just stay there, you on chains, and you don't want to do anything. Then you want somebody to be spoon feeding you in the same situation you have. Eventually, the person might get tired of spoon feeding you and just leave you there. Or maybe the person will increase your burden. Okay, you want me to be spoon feeding you? This is what you have to pay. This is what you have to do. The person will have to condition you because you don't want to move forward. So please, we need to try to learn things. Failure to make attempt to learn about your deities is a major problem. To learn about your ancestors is a major problem. Another issue again is failure to follow or observe traditions and practices. We have certain traditions in every culture that you must abide by. Every tribe, for instance, in Nigeria, have their own culture. There are some things you don't do in a certain tribe. There are things that are considered abomination. There are some things that are considered evil. There are some things that are considered beyond your human spirit. These are rules and regulations. When you come from a particular tribe, you must try to observe them. As African people, there are certain standards that we need to live by. We need to focus on maths, on truth and justice, harmonious balance. This is what we restore, or what makes us to live in harmony. Many people now, they don't observe it. They are cautious that we must do certain things to follow. For instance, there's a case of somebody that we have this marriage culture in certain tribes in Nigeria, that when somebody is getting married, the bride price of the lady is supposed to be shared by all the family members anytime they pay it. So there was this guy, he had a daughter, and this guy is a Jehovah's Witness member. He don't want anybody to share his bride price. So he went on his own. The father of the girl went to fix the bride price payment on Christmas Day, December 25th, because it's a Jehovah's Witness. So the rest of the family members told him that, look, this day is December 25th. We have many issues to do. We cannot come for this ceremony. The man said that this is his own time that he can be able to do the ceremony, that whoever can attend, that is his daughter. Nobody will tell him when to fix the day of the dowry payments. So quite naturally, the rest of the family members did not attend. So that day he fixed the wedding. The in-laws came. All the gifts, all the monies, all the dowries that they were supposed to give to the rest of his family members, this guy took everything. He received everything by himself, the dowry payment, the age grade payment, all the payments. He took everything. He refused to share it, and he kept it for himself and did not give any of his family member anything. He said that it's his daughter. Then what happened to this guy? Within the next few days, he started swelling up. His body was so swollen, he could not move. He was in that condition for like almost 4 years till he died. He got a sickness that nobody could treat. He got swollen, he swelled up, and he died after 4 years of wasting money and stress and everything. So what happened to this guy? Everybody, according to that tradition, said this is a curse. In that tradition, you share things, especially in dowry payment. You do not eat it alone, because you have eaten other people's own, and this is a custom that when they pay a dowry, it must be shared. No matter how little, it must be shared around all the family members, but this man did not share. And so because he didn't observe that tradition, probably thinking that his Jehovah's Witness God, Yahweh, is stronger than this tradition, to protect him, he disrespected that tradition, and he think that his God is more powerful. He got the repercussion. He got swollen. He spent all his money. He wasted everything. He became a beggar. That even when the people went to spiritualists to find out, they said that the sickness is spiritual, that it was because he eats everybody's food. Something that belonged to everybody, he ate it alone. That is why the gods cursed him with this sickness. And that is how he died. And in many places of my culture, this is like this. Any kind of contribution they make for marriages or burial, especially marriages, then one person eats everybody's money, especially when people come together to support Kula with money. You need to share that money around everybody. But if somebody took it alone, that person is going to be cursed. Most times it is with debts, painful debts. So in Africa, we get traditions like this that you must observe. You cannot deviate from them. If you deviate from them, evil things will happen to you. If you forget about your ancestors, you don't respect them, you don't honor them, you don't remember them, they will also forget about you. So different things can happen to you. As an African, you're supposed to be kind of spiritually elevated with your direct connection with divinity. We have a very strong connection with divinity that no other people have on this planet. We have the strongest and closest connection to nature, based on the fact that we are the first people on this planet. We are the root race. Our spirituality and our connection is stronger, but it will not work for you if you don't use it. If you don't even know it exists, if you don't know how to live your life, it will not work for you. You will still be suffering. Especially if you you leave your spirituality, then you go to other religions like Christianity and Islam. What you are doing is that you are stepping down that connection, you are separating yourself, you are reducing the power. It's just like maybe they give you a high voltage transformer that's a direct connection to you, then you go and cut yourself from that line, and you're not using half currents. Then not only that, you not cut yourself again, you're not using less than half current, or you not have any zero connection with the transformer. You will be weak. You cannot perform effectively. So you need to connect back. If you are from a tribe, they have certain things. There are some tribes that say we don't eat certain animals. Some tribes say we don't eat okra. We don't eat this animal. Please observe that protocol. Respect the ancestors. If you say some tribe, we say we don't eat iguana, we don't eat crocodile, we don't eat snake for certain reason. If you know you are from that kind of place, respect the culture and tradition. There's a reason why that thing is there. Try to find out the reason why it is there. Then don't do it. Doing those things to say, okay, tradition has no power, it has no place, I will go and be doing those things. You are kind of offending certain deities or principles that we act against your best interests. There are many people we go to their shrine, say because I'm not Christians, that we go and burn community shrine, and then they'll be just cursed forever. Your father will have a shrine for more than 500 years. You will see a child, we just wake up one day, we say, I'm not a Christian, that is evil, we go and destroy it. Once you destroy that shrine, you're going to be poor forever, or you're just going to die. Okay, it's only movies that you will destroy a shrine that you will go free. In real life, if you try it, you're going to regret. All these things you see, cultures and tradition that is laid down, you have to respect it. Even though you are a Christian or anything, leave it the way it is. Don't go and destroy it. Destroying it, disparaging it, insulting it will have a negative effect on you, and it will affect your connection with your ancestors. But a lot of people don't care. They believe that Jesus has all the power, that with Jesus they can oppress, insult, and bully every other spiritual system. And then they wonder why they suffer. Once you cut yourself from your own ancestral connection, you have limited your capacity spiritually. You have limited your own prosperity spiritually. And this will tell negatively on you. It will not give people power to oppress you. There are many places today people are being oppressed because they have neglected their spirituality. This is the reason why strangers can come into your community to be gentrifying your neighborhood, to be oppressing you in your own lands. In the olden days, this does not happen, but it happens everywhere because people have failed to take advantage of the laid down protection, failed to honor your land, failed to follow the protocols, the observations. You have failed to do all these things. So it will not make the land weak or uninhabited by good spirits. So anybody can come in to do any nonsense, and there's nothing you can do. You keep praying, they are oppressing you every day. You keep praying, all the rules are bad. You keep praying, you have nothing to show for it. So connecting back to your spirituality, to unblock it, is a very good way. You must connect back. Okay. Then also too, you need to defend the interest of your spirituality, defend the interest of your ancestors. You have to support them, support your African spirituality, your traditions, your customs, and elevate them. This involves you actually, if you cannot do it physically, you can do it financially. Anytime you go home, you have chance, you can contribute money to building of temples, building of shrine, contribute money to spiritual festival, send money to them. They need money to organize things. Make sure, find good people, not the ones that are crazy or scammers. Find good, authentic people that are really interested in practicing the culture and support them. This will also give blessing to you. When you're supporting the cause of African spirituality, you're supporting it with your finance, with your time. The spirits, they know the people that are supporting them. If they want to bless anybody in that community, it is you that is supporting them that will first of all receive that blessing. Many people don't know this. When you put your force inside spirituality, the spirits will multiply it and send it back to you. Okay? So please try to invest in the development of African spirituality. Anytime they are doing festivals, try to support it financially if you can. Go to the shrine, buy a drink, buy the things, observe the protocols, do all these things. It is very, very important. Be looking out, as you are looking out for them, they are also looking out for you in the spirit world. Honor your ancestors. Honor thy father and thy mother. This is the honoring. Support the things that will make the land good. Support the customs. Support the tradition. If there's any negative thing there, there's some oppressive tradition, try to change them, try to modify them. You need to show concern. In Africa today, people don't care about that. Many times people will come to contact me like a fire brigade approach. Please, I have a problem. I need your help. I am done. I have nothing. I don't really respond to such people because you see me every day here. You don't care about me. That you want me to now leave everything that I am doing and attend to you. Do I know you before? No. Are you contributing to African spirituality? No. What are you doing on your own life? Nothing. But you want me to leave everything I'm doing to just help a total stranger? It's impossible. If you want me to help you like that, you are going to pay for express service. Most times they will tell you they don't have any money. That do one for me for free. I go pay you later. This is a small picking story now. I don't respond to that. If you give me that attitude, I block you straight. so that you learn your lesson. I cannot be writing, thinking of writing my book or doing my video, then somebody will just come with emergency, serious problem. Person I don't know before, then I will not attend to you. You that have never contributed anything in your life to African spirituality, but you want emergency and service. They happen like that now. You go pay. If you not pay, I know they do anything for you. You go solve your problem by yourself, so that you learn. By you solving your problem, you will not have experience, which will naturally make you a better person. So next time you will know not to make those kinds of mistakes again. Life is a learning school or a learning curve. We are all here to make mistakes, but common sense is there. Okay, what happens to a man is it can be equal or more than a man. So please, all these simple things you need to do will help you. Support African spirituality, support the motherland, find a way to do something to promote, to elevate the culture, to keep it going, the tradition, the custom. Find a way to do it. Find a way to do it. Find good people, or if you cannot find anybody, learn it and also teach it. This is what we do here on this channel. We are promoting African spirituality. We are trying to explain it. We are trying to reach out to as much people as possible. We are trying to bring them in. We are trying to build them up. We are trying to reconnect them back to the motherland, so that they can be able to benefit from it and that they can keep this tradition running. This is the kind of things you need to be doing. Okay, this is what will connect you back. All these are simple things. It is not that say I want to bring fowl to the native doctor, or I want to bring a dog to kill so that I can connect back. All those things are by the wayside. When you do those are your ceremony to just do some rites to wake the ancestors. But this is the things that you need to do on your own. You can do this on your own without killing any chicken. You can do this on your own without spilling any blood. It will still work. Okay, if you follow these things I am saying now, you don't have to kill any chicken. You don't have to kill any dog. For those people that don't like, it will still give you the same results. Okay, so please, these are things that will unblock any disconnection you have. Common sense things that you will do. Important things. Okay, then another thing again that is blocking people's connection: our lifestyle, eating habits. Some people just feel that they have a right to eat anything they like. Who told you have a right to eat anything you like? You don't have a right. There are many things that is not good for eating. Not every junk food you see, not every food they give you should be eating. Your living habit, not everything you see trending you should be doing. Not every nonsense you see you should be emulating. There are things you need to be doing that will fall in life, to be in harmony with your spirit, your body, your soul, and also your spiritual practices. There are things we need to. You see some kind of life people live when you go out. They live a kind of wanton or kind of wayward life. You will be shocked that you ask, are these people human beings? Okay, when you know the kind of things you go out, when you go to clubs sometimes, the things you see people do, you will be shocked. But yet, these people, they are the way they are. Some things we eat, we are not supposed to be eating them. These are our junk foods that are sweetening us. All these GMO products, we need to cut down on them. These things will help to not only make you unhealthy, that will impair your spiritual life. You cannot practice African spirituality when you are unhealthy, when you stuck on junk food, when you drink too much, when you smoke too much, when you abuse substance, you over abuse things. You cannot practice African spirituality effectively. It will affect your spiritual practice. It will affect your connection with divinity, your connection with your ancestors. So please, we should try to be doing things in moderation. Okay? Everybody out there, I know some people enjoy smoking, but regulate your smoking, I beg. Anything you are doing, try to regulate, add moderation to it. Too much of everything is bad. Too much alcohol is bad. Too much weed is bad. Too much smoking is bad. Too much everything. Too much wanton lifestyle, it is bad. So please regulate it. Try to strike a balance in everything you are doing, so that you can be in harmony. Me too, I drink sometimes, I go out sometimes too, but I try to balance out everything. Life will be a boring place without some alcohol or some weed. It will be a very boring place. So please, let's strive to be doing things in moderation. Okay, overdoing things is not too much. It's not good. It's not good. We need to be living more natural life. It will help us a lot in our connection. Okay, these are things that we can really do, adapt, plug into, that will help us in our everyday spiritual connection, that we unblock any kind of disconnection, and it will connect you back. Okay, if we can do all these simple things, practice it for like a month or two, you will find out that things will change for you. You will start getting direct connection with divinity. You'll be dreaming clearer dreams, and you'll be hearing the directions. You'll be seeing these changes in your life. If we can be doing all these things, dress closer to the spirit world. The spirit world will also dress closer to you. Remember the spirit world. Remember your ancestors. Connect back. Find good spiritual practitioners. Support them. People that are doing the work, connect with them. It's not necessarily me. Find people in your village that are doing good work, that you know that this person is actually doing good work. Support those people to promote it. Support your kingdom. Support your community. Do all these are the things we need. We are the ones that will do it. No deity will fly down to do it. No Jesus will do it. You are the deity. Me and you are the deity. Our life we are living now is writing a story. What kind of story are you writing with your life? Think about your life now. You're living in abroad. Okay, I am suffering in abroad. Is your life all about suffering? What can I do to improve the people back home? What can I do to promote my own spirituality, my own ideology? What can I do to make a difference? Even if I'm suffering now, the little money I am having, what am I using it to do? How many percentage is going into developing myself spiritually? How many percentage is going into promoting African spirituality? How many percentage is really something that I can use to help or influence or do some kind of positive impact? You need to be thinking like this. It's not about life is not all about suffering, eating, or just living a mundane life. All these things will help you to reconnect back. Practice your spirituality. Try to get an altar at home. Learn this stuff. Spend money. You learn. When you learn it, you have a very strong connection, and you start living your life. The good thing about this is that it's not something you're going to like Christianity, where you go to church every Sunday till you die. You can learn Africans within 6 months. You have known this. Within 3 months, if you are very fast, you have known this thing, and you start living your life. You don't need to be coming to school again and again and again and again every year, every Sunday, 3 times a week, paying pastor, paying God, bribing God, sowing seed. It's not like that. Okay, so please let's try to do all these things for those people that are having problem with things that are blocking your spiritual connection. Try to adopt these tips that I just say here in this video. It will help you to improve the situation of things. Okay, after you have done this one, if nothing improved, then maybe we can go a step further to find out what is the issue. But only doing these things will change your lifestyle. Okay, there are simple things to do. It's a way of life. It's not rocket science. You already have the thing in you. You just need to connect back. Okay, connect back. The main thing is to honor the bloodline. Honor thy father and thy mother. We do this by remembrance, your libations, or elevating them, and connecting with them, observing your traditional practices, observing them, customs, defending their interests, watching your lifestyle choices, lifestyle habits, and of course doing your regular living, just living your life. Don't insult, don't put down your ancestors, don't call them demons. Simple things that you can do will help you unblock. Okay, so this is what I have to say today. Questions or comments are welcome as usual. Please like and share this video. There for comments or questions, please, I need to say something. I've been seeing some kind of funny comments whereby people will be writing things that does not make sense. If you want to comment, make sure what you are writing makes sense. It is something that people can read and understand. Okay, there are many times people will write something that I cannot really interpret. Some people will be putting comments that are totally unrelated with the video. Some people will also be advertising their channel codedly. I see all these things. If I see those kind of things, I delete it. If you want your comment to be there, write something that is positive. Put your point in a very concise way that it will get ahead. Don't insult people too much. Don't insult anybody, whether white people or black. We already know our enemies, but don't put it in writing like that. If it seems that it's we are planning something bad or like hate speech, don't be writing all those kind of things on my wall, please. I don't support those kind of things. What I appreciate is love, teaching and healing, education, not chaos, destruction, and avarice. Okay, so please let's keep it that way. Write good comments, positive comments. If you have a bone to crush with me, take it out with me. I will accept the challenge, but I will need to see your face. You cannot be approaching me as a mole or as something else. As a troll, I cannot see your face, but you are attacking me. I will not pay you attention. If you feel that you have a bone to crush with me, I will be very happy to crush the bone too, but I need to know who I am dealing with. I cannot be arguing with a faceless troll, wasting my energy. Okay, let's do a video call. Let me see the enemy. Then I will tell you to your face why I said the things I say. Bring your evidence and facts. I will also bring my evidence and facts. Okay, this is how matured people settle issues. Not by hiding behind the anonymity of the internet and expecting me to be responding with you. I don't have that time. I have many things to do. Okay, if you want to do it like that, go and open your YouTube channel. You are free. I will not even come there to even comment because I have a lot of things doing. I don't have time to shout. Okay, so comments, please write good comments. Make it audible for people to understand. Let it be relevant and do not advertise. By all means, I will leave the comment there. Then do not come and be preaching for me to repent, because I will never repent. Okay, I cannot go back to slavery. I cannot go back to putting chain on my neck. I cannot go back. And so don't come and ask me to repent. I will also delete your comments. Okay, so this is what I have to say today. I thank you guys for watching. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Then of course, if you have not gotten my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, now the book Bidiso, this is a book that will connect you to your own African divinity. It will connect you to your true self. It will connect you to your calling. When you read this book, you will understand many things about African spirituality. This is a book that will make you discover the power of African spirituality and that hidden power. This book is what will make you know why the Westerners don't want Africa to grow, why they don't teach history in Africa, why they are always lying, why they are trying to steal Egypt from us, why they are always be thieves. Okay, this book exposes Christianity. It exposing the Western conspiracy to defraud, enslave, and destroy Africa. It exposes everything that you need to know about the world today, the origin of modern science, the future of modern science, the influence and the power of African spirituality. We will talk about time and space travel, the atomic structure, the invisible world of nature. We are talking about the spirit world. All these things, the whole world is based on spirituality. Science and spirituality is one and the same thing. If you are looking for that material, for that manual, for that missing link that the Christianity is hiding from you, this is the thing I'm holding right here. This book is not an ordinary book. It's a powerful book. It's a point of reference. If you don't have this in your library is not complete. It's a simple truth. You need to know the world and from a point of view of a pure African, not through the lens of any European, not through the lens of any bloody European experts. Read them from your own African perspective. Get your own identity. Be proud of your own identity. Okay, we have people that are capable. We have our own story, backed by facts and evidence. So this book is still relevant, and for the next 20 million years, it will continue to be relevant. It will never fade away. If you are looking for that missing link, it is here. It's just $50, okay? Ignorance is much more expensive. You get why? Then if you also want to know spell, over 200 spells is here. For empowerment, for love, for protection, prosperity. Everything is here. Herbs, a lot of herbs are here with their botanical name, making it easy for you. Any country you are in, you want to get access to spells, formulas, over 200 is here. Okay, if I sell one spell for you $100, this book will be over $200. but it's just $100 for over 200 spells. You have it, you have it. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. Okay, know your way, not because now wait till you not know now your mates they pass you. So get this book today. Two of them is just $200 plus postage. Very soon my new book will come out, and we add it to the body of knowledge too. So we continue to grow together, we continue to learn together, and we empower ourselves. It is coming out very soon. Relax. I know it at the top. It's in the print. That book is going to cause a revolution in the world of African spirituality. It will come out. I will not write books. I don't write books that does not have value. If I'm writing a book, the book must be useful, it must be powerful, it must be impactful. I will not go and write book that you cannot use, that will not change you. This is the kind of person I am. Okay, so please watch out for it. Then get this one. If you have not gotten this one, get this one. Then also, if you want to buy your spiritual items, your herbs, your oils, your soaps, your stones, cowries, thunderstone, everything you need about spirituality, African spirituality, think of here first. Contact me. Also too, if you want to do your spell, your love spell, your breakup, your exits, your pacts, especially pacts with deities to enhance your connection. For those people that feel they have a block connection, we have different things that we do. I also do those ones too. If you also want to do your oracle tarot readings, I do all those ones as well. And a lot more. You can contact me. If you also want to learn African spirituality, I still teach it to on this channel. This is the place that you're going to learn everything you need to know about African spirituality. So you contact me at your shop, or I'm here at your service. But I don't do things for free. My consultation is 50 USD. Don't come and be telling me that say you not get anything. Or call the call, tell me yes to you. Ready, come and beg. So now, so we just did one for here, no verse. We need to promote, develop African spirituality. We also need to invest in it. Some people will say, why do you? I do not sell tarot cards, please. I don't sell tarot cards. You can go and buy it. They sell it everywhere. They're different kind of tarot cards. But I will recommend them if you want to buy. This one is still good. This one is one of the best ones. It's simple, very easy to use, very easy to understand. This is the one I use. I've been using it for 8 years now, more than 8 years. And it is very, very accurate. You want to buy tarot cards, buy this one. I have other complicated tarot cards that are here, but I still love this one. This one is like a magnet to me. Immediately I touch it, it goes straight. It's like we're already connected. I'm already connected to it. So I already have a band with the cards. So that's why I love this one. Okay, this is an African thing. It's not a European thing. It's an African stuff from ancient Egypt. It is our stuff. It was not discovered in Europe. So I use it. Okay, and it works. Get this one. Very easy to use. Very easy. It makes you a natural impact. Don't go and buy those complicated things that there are many people are just doing their own stuff to make themselves experts. Okay, I don't sell it to. I only use it. If you want to make your own, you can make your own, but I recommend this one, especially for beginners. It will help you very well, give you a solid foundation. Okay, so that's about it. We practice every day, we learn every day, we enjoy life too. Life is for the living, not for the dead. So while you are here, balance everything. The secret is balance. Balance your life, balance your play, balance your spiritual life. Every day meditating in the temple from morning till night is a waste of time. This is why the problem I have with Buddhism, when they meditate all the time to lotus flower, it's no different from somebody getting high on drugs and sleeping his life away. After you meditate, you go hard there to solve problems in real life. Solve problems, improve things, then you come back again and meditate a little bit, then solve more problems. Not that you're spending morning till night meditating, then you keep complaining. The same people you're complaining about are the same people giving you food to eat. The same people you are begging from. But you keep complaining the world is bad, the world is this, but you are doing nothing. You spend all your time meditating. To me, that is addiction. That is slothfulness. We must be active. We must practice. We must practice by changing things, going out there and doing the work. So the spirituality is not for lazy people. Okay? So this is my own way of seeing it. I don't know what is your own way. So thank you very much for watching today. It's a pleasure. Questions or comments are always welcome, and of course I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.